What's up, everybody? This is Ripples in Wales, back for another video. I hope you're all doing well and having a great day wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing. Well, happy Wednesday to you all, midweek. I don't know if you've all finished work for the season and broken up for your Christmas holidays. But if not, the end is nigh. I dare say by Friday the 22nd you'll all be broken up and free to do with whatever you wish. Exciting times, Christmas here. Cool. There's been a couple of updates in Bearable Guy's banner, which I thought I'd go over today, make it a small vid. Just a super quick catch up, but it's important that I cover it nonetheless and maybe throw my take on things. Whether it's accurate or not at this stage is too early to say, but I think I've got an inkling as to what he's showing us all anyway. But this is my Twitter profile. If you're new to the channel, welcome, for your first time. If not, you're a recurring subscriber, member, welcome back. I like to go over some of the BG123 stuff, which is the Riddler work in the XRP community, and I like to do some decoding on it. Some people call me a decoder. I don't know, I think I'm a dot connector, but there we go. You can call me whatever you want. So, this is my Twitter profile at Ripples in Wales. Come and say hi on here. I'm pretty busy on here. And what we're going to focus on today is a couple of things. We need to draw your attention back to the beginning, my very first video in the XRP community, and it's this one here. If you go to my profile, I will put the link in the description, but go to the very first video. Now, the sound quality on it is terrible. It was the first video I ever made, and I think the noise, people were saying that the music is way too high and loud in the background. But besides all how terribly polished it was, I will probably do a new one in the future covering the same topics. It managed to get a like from BG123 and Howard Moon of late, and it was explaining the Twitter profiles, and this is super important when it comes to this video, especially when it comes to BG123's banners. As cryptographers, these individuals who are making these cartoons for you all, they're done in a similar way to cryptography. There are layers within layers within layers, and we've got to strip those layers out and look at them independently. And when it comes to the new update that Bearable Guy had released, it says a flower on his background, and this is a big shout out to Foliark. He's the one that picked up on this before me, and so I retweeted it citing his work, which is always the thing to do in this community. You can see this is BG123's banner, and you can see that now we've got a sunflower behind the last of the three snowballs, which are gaining momentum, as you can see. The musical notes, some clever individual had deciphered that these represent the musical song "The Final Countdown," which is rather genius. And so we can see the things are moving faster and faster, can't we, in the snowball region? And this sunflower is rather everything is done in metaphors, I feel, with the BG's work. And so we've got, we can look back at the original state of BG123's work, and this particular was a screen capture back in the day of his banner. And it all started a bit like this, actually. We can go a level further. It was this one here, this is the OG banner, the OG of OG ones, which started off with 6 snowballs, one tiny one at the top with XRP on it. And this takes us back to 2018, I think. And this is how his banner evolved. It wasn't always like this. The BG banners are very iconic, and this particular banner on this particular profile, and it's important that I steer you right. So when we are looking at Bearable Guy 123's account, this is all to do with Ripple. And in my very first video that I just referred to now, this one here, go to the bottom of my page, scroll all the way down the video. There's only 107 of them, so this is the bottom one here. I explain that the 2 profiles the Bearable Guy has are to do with this one is Ripple. Okay, Bearable Guy 123 is all about Ripple, and the other one he's got, which is the reverse account, is to do with XRP. And I kind of cracked that a while ago. So this is the reverse account, and so Bearable Guy separates the 2 systems out, and this is only the work of a cryptographer who could denote this understanding about the breaking down of this ecosystem into layers. Is what I'm trying to infer to you all, is that Ripple is one entity and it's building out utility on the XRPL for the token of XRP, but XRP as itself is a how would I put it? It is an agnostic asset that is the utility token of the XRPL. It is of itself and it would exist without Ripple. But the point is, Ripple builds liquidity for the token XRP. Now, this account is all about XRP, and this account is all about Ripple. So when we have a banner change like this, it's to do with Ripple, and we can infer what he means, or we can look into it by basically looking at the Lodestar 3 letter. Now, I posted to you all just a few days ago that my attention would be very closely kept on Lodestar 3, didn't I? I told you that the 17th was coming up, and this riddle before it would go live, and also I felt that the Lodestar 3, there would be some sort of clue to that. Now, as I kind of gauged it, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet, I knew there was something coming on this, because Lodestar 3 is quite an important letter, and it's the final version of his trilogy, should we have it. The trilogy is in the library, okay, and it's in a volume of books at the back here, Lodestar 1, 2 and 3 if you look at my mouse, and next to the third one you have the gavel against the library case regulation, if you remember that. No? If you don't, go back in time and just type into Google library case regulation cryptocurrency. You'll see some interesting things there. Anywho, so we know Lodestar 3 is very prominent in the Christmas scene, and I think the Christmas scene has everything to do with towards 2023, moving into 2024. I've said this many times. And on the calendar we have up top here, we have the sun sits on top of May, which could, if you were to add things together, equal Mason, as in Freemason. This is not my work, this is the work of a rather good, I think it's Japanese decoder called the Pro Rippler. Did a fantastic video which I took some screenshots on the Christmas scene. And we don't see eye to eye on everything, but I respect his work. He's got some really good decodes on there as well. And he did it all really classily. I wish I was at that level of work. Anyway, you can see that you have Mason. Now, May and Sun. Okay, well, what else have we got to do with May and Sun, and what the hell's this got to do with his banner? Well, in the banner side of things, we'll just go to Lodestar 3 and finish that little thread first of all. There's lots of things I want to try together for you here. Lodestar 3 reads from bottom to top rather than top to bottom, done in true kind of cryptographic fashion. Everything's inverted and reversed, right? And the first line is classic for you all. I told you it was going live, and he's given us the nod for that, I believe, in the sense that the plans Ripple has for XRP are moving faster and faster. I know that you all see it. The very first line of the very first paragraph of Lodestar 3. Okay, and it is the last paragraph if you to read it chronologically, but it doesn't read like that. It reads up. Because I know that the plans for this are in the future. We haven't had regulations yet. We haven't seen the big moves by the Bank of International Settlements, the ECB, the Bank of England, the Bank of or the Central Bank of America, and those things. Those are yet to come. So I know I'm reading this from bottom to top, and having read it 500 times, I kind of know where I am with this. And so the plans that Ripple has for XRP are moving faster and faster, and I know that you all see it. Well, what was he referring to? He was referring to his own banner. The plans Ripple have Ripple, and the plans that Ripple have for XRP are moving faster and faster. I know that you all see it, moving faster and faster. He's referring to the snowballs, okay? And by putting a sunflower up here, he shows that spring is coming. And you notice you can look back in the old bearable guy kind of in the old, where are we? This one here. You see all the snow in the background? It's winter. He's referring to like as a crypto winter. Well, the snow's stopping, isn't it? In this scene, it doesn't refer to a calendar month here. This is moving into the multiple years. So this is 2018. You see all the snow, which means winter time. Crypto winter is referring to. So we can see now that not only is the winter and the snow stopping, and he's got 589 dots here if you hadn't seen it before, but now the flowers are starting to come out. Okay, and this goes back to Lodestar 2, where he says the plans for Ripple are getting better, and they're starting to bear very colourful fruit. You can go and read that in Lodestar 2. But you now have an idea of what this means. It means that crypto spring is coming. Okay, and this isn't referring to our particular winter, because you might be listening to this in your summer in some hemisphere. We're moving into winter solstice here in 2 or 3 days' time, which is rather interesting. 2 days' time, in fact, 22nd. I mark it as, some people mark it as the 21st. So this sunflower represents, I think, spring coming through, and the melting of the snow, the frost around Ripple, which we've seen in so many ways. I've said to you that I felt the tide has turned. We are now seeing a massive change in momentum, as we thought we would, because of the 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, the 3, 2, 1. Now you've got a 3, 2, 1 countdown to 2026, I feel. And the 1, 2, 3 was 2020, 2021, 22, 23. Yeah? Everything was in the numbers. Everything, he always refers to things in threes. Okay, very sacred number. Everything, the things, even the building of the cryptographic ledgers were based around threes. These special number sequences and math, I dare say. I've seen a video once discussing the Fibonacci sequence and numerology and how they built the triskelion around very sacred mathematics. Everything is done with reason. But an interesting thing I saw back a while ago was this. May is too much fun, will bear what I want to do and run out of bricks. I don't read things like most people read things in decoding. I read things down. May will run. Do you see that? This is how I see things and how they present things. Don't read things like most people do. Strip it down and change it, guys. But he's got persevere here. But the bricks wall, BRICS, bricks nations. There's bricks on the fireplace. There's bricks on the wall. It's all about the bricks nations. Hence the level playing field we talked about before. Bonfire guy, go and watch his videos. He is incredibly smart in how he's tied this all together. Okay, just another brick in the wall. What is the last brick of light? We don't know. That was in the riddle though, isn't it? So we can see that he's trying to say that Ripple's plans are moving faster and faster. Okay. Here's some bit of a bit of proof here. There's Howard Ingram. Howard. I know a guy called Howard Ingram. It's not Howard Ingram. This is Howard Moon. Liked one of my videos, which is the Bearable Guy 123 Twitter panel. This is recently Fojack managed to find that, and this is Bearable Guy 123, who's also liked. I put down, in case you missed it, my very first YouTube video dropped today. It's all about BG's Twitter accounts. So I think you can rely on me to understand BG's Twitter accounts. Anyhow, I will pretty much leave it at that. I think I've also, there's another one thing here, sunflowers. I just said this, I was on Mr. Intuitive's Spaces just very briefly, and he asked me about the sunflower, and I pulled up this sunflower symbolic meaning. It's often seen as a symbol of faith, devotion, radiating positivity, and hope. Interesting. Sunflowers are considered sacred and represent spiritual enlightenment, and their ability to turn towards the sun is a metaphor for human quest for enlightenment and realization. Hope and warmth, positivity and strength, strong bonds, lasting happiness. Very interesting, and Bearable Guy talks about this. You know, if we also just check out the Lodestar 3, you know, he also says, it's a shame that so many people don't even know what's happening. We're at the forefront of a new age, and when the bear looks up at the beautiful golden sun and blue skies, he thanks God for this opportunity for people worldwide to take advantage of the chance to buy XRP. May God bless you all. Now, May comes in there again. You know, sunflower, May, sun, May. Will it run in May? I think it will. I think the markets will go berserk in May, but not before a bit of a retracement and a storm. I think the CTF business is all just very chest-beating stuff to whip up the public into a frenzy as exit liquidity. Be careful right now. The markets are overheated. Go and look at the charts quickly. Bitcoin's up, absolutely romping, still doing what it does. You know, you've reached up almost to the kind of the tip where I'd class as like you're going to see decent correction soon at 48,000. But you know, the media's in their frenzy, beating the drum. ETF, you're going to go into 200k, you know, immediately and all that stuff. Yeah, okay, if you say so. And if they do, great. I'm rooting for Bitcoin like the rest of you. XRP, yeah, it's doing its thing. You know, just let it have some patience, let it rip. Anywho, that'll cover it for today. I hope that gives you a bit of a take on things. That's not my full vision on it, but just a bit of a view from the past and things. And I'll go over some stuff in the next couple of days. I will be doing some more videos and back from my travels. I'm going to start getting stuff ready for Christmas now. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your lovely comments. I replied to them all today. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear all your thoughts in the thread. Let me know what videos you want me to make over the Christmas season. If BG does another video, if BG does another cryptographic cartoon, I will cover it, and we'll do a Spaces. And I'm likely to do a Spaces in the next few days anyway, so if you're keen, let me know. We'll do a Spaces and we'll all catch up, and I can meet you all one-to-one on the Twitter live function. We're going to bring Mr. Intuitive along and let him maybe steer the pack. He's pretty good at that, hey? Alright, cool. Have a great day, and see you all in the next video. Be blessed.